Hello! In this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 myths about starting an online course. My name is Stephanie Obi, and I help people to create, launch, and sell more online courses. And because of this, I get so many people saying, "Oh, Stephanie, I want to start an online course, but." So today, we're going to be talking about 5 of these. All right, are you ready? Let's go. Number one but a lot of people have is I don't know what to teach. And if I want to launch an online course, I have to be crystal clear on what to teach. Now, here's the thing. The initial part of this process is really about self-discovery because you'll be finding out things about yourself that you did not know was valuable. You'll be finding out things that you know. You'll be doing research to see that other people want to pay for this knowledge. So if you say you want to launch an online course, it's okay not to know what you want to teach. I'm telling you, just come and allow yourself to go on that journey. The truth of the matter is there's no way that you will not have a thing or two that you can teach. The people are teaching online courses on the most basic things: how to do Microsoft Excel, how to do PowerPoint, how to to take pictures with your smartphone. Because what is basic to one person is not basic to another person. And many times you don't realize that you have gold in your hands. So the entire process of launching an online course helps you to pause, examine yourself, and then to find, to dig for gold. And after you dig for gold, you can then see that, this thing that I thought was so easy is not that easy after all, And I say this thing because even before I started teaching people how to create online courses, I struggled with it because I felt like, it's simple now. Anybody can easily do it, but not quite. Not quite, because we all have different strengths. All fingers are not equal. The thing that is this person's strength is another person's weakness. And so because of that, if you allow yourself to go on that journey, you will find your own thing. You will find your own strength that other people are struggling with. You see? I also have cases of people who came on my program and they knew what course they were going to teach. But by the time we did some research and validated that topic, we found out that if they launch an online course on that topic, nobody's going to buy it. Yes, there are cases like that. So people went from knowing what they wanted to teach to not knowing what they wanted to teach, what they were going to teach, and they were already in the program. And you know what we did? We did the same thing. We helped them to brainstorm, and when they brainstormed, they found another topic that they could teach. These people I'm talking about, they've launched online courses and they're making so much money now from this their new topic, things that they didn't even know that they could monetize. But your knowledge is your knowledge, and you can monetize it when you have to be able to dig and to find it. Number 2 myth is I have to be a very confident person. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was starting my first online course, I wasn't this confident. I couldn't look at the camera like this and just be talking da 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 da. I still remember that my first my first video recording, I was so tense. Like I was so tense that I quickly ran through the video. It was like, hello, I felt like let me just quickly do this thing and run away because I'm not comfortable speaking in front of the camera. I'm not comfortable putting myself out there. And so if you feel this way, it's normal. It's normal. But you know what happens? With time, you get better. With time, you get comfortable. With time, you don't you stop worrying about how do I look, how is my hair, how do I sound, and all of that. Even as in the initial stages, you might even struggle with watching yourself on camera because you're like, oh no, I don't want to see myself. But after a while, really, it gets better. And you know what makes it get better? When you start hearing the lives of people that have been changed because they paid for your online course, it makes it a bit easier for you to keep putting yourself out there because you come to that place where you say, my work matters, my voice matters, my message matters, my knowledge matters, my content matters. The more I put myself out there, the more I talk about this thing, the more I market my online course, the more I help people, their lives are changing, and so I'm going to do more. When you start seeing results, in the lives of people, you start asking yourself, how can I do more? How can I do more? And that will challenge you to be a bit more visible and to put yourself out there. And what you'll find is that a switch has taken place. It's no longer, hey, how do I sound, or how do I look, or am I making sense, or how is my content? It now becomes, will people hear this thing? How will their lives be changed? Am I explaining it well enough? How will this thing help them right now? It now becomes about other people and not about you. And when you make that switch, that's what helps you to be a bit more confident. That's what helps you to come out there. That's what helps you to own your expertise and how amazing you are. So it's okay if you don't feel confident yet. It's fine. You're on a journey and you'll get better with time. Please believe me when I tell you this thing. Nobody, like maybe not some people, but for people like me who are introverts, we didn't start off this way. Once upon a time, I couldn't stand in front of a crowd. Once upon a time, when I'm speaking, you can't even hear my voice. If I'm in a room, you won't even know that I'm in that room because I was very shy, introverted, and I also didn't feel like I had anything to offer. But as I started this journey, those perspectives started to shift. So it's okay not to be 10 over 10 yet. You can be 2 over 10 or 3 over 10. But as you take baby steps, you'll find that your confidence level will keep growing as you try to impact more lives. All right? So don't worry, you'll be fine. Number 3, I have to be a techie. Now this is a lie, a big lie, and I'll tell you why. There's so many easy tools you can now use to start your online course. When I was starting my online course back in 2013, I had to build an online school myself. So first of all, it took me time to learn how to build an online school. Then it took me time to learn all the other techie things I needed to do. I had to learn all that stuff. But now, there are now ready-made tools. All you need to do is just to create an account and you'll be able to launch your online course. As in, 90% of the work has already been done. You literally just need to be able to just click here, click here, click here, click here, and you will have all the tools or all the pages you need to be able to launch your online course. I'm telling you, so if you are watching this video right now, you are as techy as you need to be because it means that you know how to navigate social media. If you're able to upload a picture on Instagram, upload a video and all of that, that's really what you need because on the online course platform, all you'll be doing is just to upload the video, upload pictures, write text, like is that basic. You won't touch any line of code. You won't touch any line of programming language. You don't have to learn all those things because they are now plug and play tools that you can use. In fact, I just recently launched a new platform called TrainQuarters that helps you to easily create, launch, and sell your online course. This platform also helps you to receive payments. So all the hassle has been done. Look, when I launched my first online course in 2013, to receive international payments, my clients had to pay through Western Union. So they will go to the bank and pay through Western Union, and I will then go and collect. It's a long process. But now, it's as simple as a click. People just sit down on their laptops and they can pay, or even on their phones, and they can pay because technology has advanced. And right now, you are in the best, you are launching your online course in the best time. Because a lot of things are now at your fingertips. If you want to know more about the platform I mentioned that helps you to easily create, sell, and launch your online course, just look below. I will leave a link to the platform. The name is TrainQuarters. So if you look below, you will see www.trainquarters.com, and you will see that all the things that used to be so difficult has been made easy on this platform. You don't have to be a techie. Please stop holding yourself back. There's so many opportunities for you out there. Grab them. Number 4, I have to be an expert. Now this holds people back because you start saying, hey, before I can teach this topic, somebody must have given me certificate. Somebody must have given me PhD or whatever you define an expert to be. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to know something. And sometimes you can know something and nobody gave you that certification or qualification. You just know it. All right? You just know it because you've done it for the past 10 years. You've done it for the past 15 years. Or you've done it for the past 2 or 3 years. And you're so good at it. and you spent over 10,000 hours developing yourself on that skill, and you're good. You're already good enough to be able to teach. Now, it might take you a while to own your expertise. That's actually like a point where you wake up one day and you say, I'm good at this thing. It may not happen in the beginning. Like when you launch your first online course, you may not feel like you're good enough, and it's fine. All right. But by the time you start selling your online course and getting testimonials from people, you will come to a point where you say, I'm good at this thing. I'm owning my expertise. Like I'm an expert on this thing. All right. But I always like to wait for you to get to that point where you see it with your own eyes, because no matter how much I tell you that you're good at it, you will never get it until you see it. All right. So in the beginning stages of your online course, you don't have to be an expert. It's fine. With your knowledge, the one that you have, just create an online course and teach it. Now, let me just add a little caveat. I'm not saying that you can just teach anything. If you know something, you must have proof that you know it. You must have proof that you've gotten results. Now, I see some people saying something. Oh, I'm currently learning this skill. I'm in a workshop right now. I'm learning how to make soaps, for example. Can I get an online course on it right now? You can't, because in that case, you are still in the learning stage. Maybe in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you'll be able to teach it. But right now, you are still learning that thing. And so you're not in the place to teach you right now. But there are other topics that you have learned, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You can teach those topics. But the one you're learning now, you can't teach it right now because you don't have complete knowledge about that thing. Do you understand the difference? So look through your the things that you know. Find the one that you have the most experience in, the one that you have proof of concept, the one you have proof of results, and you can confidently say that this thing, I know it, and I can show somebody how to do it. That will not be your topic. And after a while, you will now see that, you know what, this topic, when it comes to this topic, I'm an expert. But you have to see it for yourself. Number 5, and last but not the least, is I have to have time. Now, when you think about an online course, and like it's a project, and you can say to yourself, hey, this thing looks like it's too big. I can't start an online course because I won't finish it. I don't have time. Now, you have that mentality because you feel like you need to have like 3 months, 3 or 1 full month blocked out for you to launch this online course. The truth of the matter is that you might never have that 1 full month blocked out, because I already suspect that you're busy. Even if you have work, you have family, you have like church or other extracurricular activities, like you have a life that you're dealing with. So if you want to launch an online course, it may not be easy for you to just block out 1 month or block out 2 months. And so I always advise my clients to see this online course thing as a project. Take it, give yourself time, and then you break down all the steps you need to take into tiny milestones. So you can accomplish 1 milestone in 2 weeks, accomplish the next milestone in another 1 week, accomplish the next milestone in 3 weeks. Like if you just keep following it milestone after milestone, eventually you'll get to the end. But this is something that you're doing small. It's a marathon, like you're just taking it small. So even if you feel like you don't have time, you might find that by the time you break these small things into milestones, you will be able to squeeze out 1 hour in 1 week to work on your online course, 2 hours over the weekend to work on your online course. And if you do it small like that, before you know it, you will complete this project. And it's like building a house. Nobody thinks about building a house like in 1 month. You just start. And small, you're doing the milestones. You are building them small. And if you are consistent, eventually you will finish. The only way you will not finish is if you stop. But if you keep moving, eventually you will finish. And the beauty of this online course thing is it's just like an asset. It's like a house. It takes a while to build a house. But after you build this house, you will keep on getting rent from this house, rental income from this house consistently over and over again. It's same with your online course. It might take a while to build it up, and it's fine. But after you've built it up, you will keep on getting income from this online course over and over again. So this is planting season. Just do the work. Plant. My online course that I sell now, I launched it in 2016. What year are we now? I'm still selling that online course. telling you. And it can happen for you too, but you have to do the work. So don't allow all these things to stop you. They are enemies of progress. I'm telling you. Enemies. And they are just tiny voices in your head trying to sabotage you and trying to get you to stop. But please push back. Push. Say push in the comment section. Push. I'm gonna push. I love your online course. I hope that this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more free resources, please look at the look below, and I'll have some more guides for you to help you to be able to start your online course.